We're Will and Em, and we're living on the hook in our sailboat, Appa. After years of plotting our escape from the Fire Nation, aka our day jobs, we're finally home free on the open seas. Living off the land and learning how to take life at a much slower pace, we're embarking on our monomyth with our trusty sidekick, Lou Dog. Grab a beer, kick your feet up, and let us take you on this wild ride aboard our sailing bison.
Last time on the Sailing Bison, we sailed into Playa Sanisbac in the northwest corner of Bahia Concepcion. We got an education, got some boat chores done, and got back out into the sun. We did buy one of the cheapest drones that we could off of Amazon. Tried a couple memory cards. They've all been the wrong size. We finally have the right size memory card. So we're gonna go ahead and plug it in here, let it rip, see if the quality's any better.
It's finally calmed down enough in here that we can fly the drone.
Also, I'm not good at flying a drone.
I'm on recording Will duty. Is that the Bobos are back? And I am straight up not having a good time.
This is our final chance with this drone. One last flight to prove it can record in 4K. One last flight to prove we don't have to spend big bucks on a new one. So cross your fingers. A couple of loops, a few flips. Oh yeah, that's the shot. Time to land this beast. Seems that was our featherless friend's final flight. It didn't even bother to record. Now, where to buy a new drone in Mexico?
We're always on the lookout for new beaches to let the dog explore. I think we picked a winner. We are currently on the trash and Porta-potty beach. Happy dog, happy day.
Even not having a job, I don't have any time.
Regimented schedules, that's what we need. We need allotted times for all of the things.
You can't have regimented schedules on a boat. That's part of the piece I'm learning, at least, is how to keep up with all my shit without having to dedicate an amount of time every day. So how I feel about those. Thanks for learning.
We are getting ready to go do a happy hour on the beach with some people who came over to the boat and recognized the boat from another anchorage. Broke out my makeup kit for the first time in months just to fill my eyebrows. But I like totally forget how to put this shit on my face. I'm gonna go look in the mirror and I'm gonna look totally crazy. Just you wait. Samaj, I miss you so much. These eyebrows need you. Anywho, I don't look totally insane, that's great. And we are gonna go have some margaritas and potentially make some new friends. Anything to add, Will?
I don't know if we have any pesos. Yeah, it's like, you know, kind of limited. See you, everyone. About 20 cruisers showed up for dinner, and their margaritas were 50% off. All in all, a very good night. Lou even enjoyed a peanut butter treat when we got back. Is not blowing really hard. First day in like
completely cut off from the nose up.
Oh. So we are getting off the boat and try to see if we can't go to this private island that we saw the other day and see if the beach is empty. That's the plan. Bring you guys along. One of the things we do to stay safe while Emily and I are separated is we'll turn on the VHF to a channel that only her and I are on, and we'll communicate via VHF if we need to. So we'll flick that on and make sure everything's working fine. Now to go to our secret channel.
Will just left with the dog to do a little solo adventure. I stayed behind on the boat to get some work done. And the bobos are driving me crazy, so I might regret staying behind this time, but oh well.
Sometimes it's easy for me to forget how new we are at all of this. This little hop across the bay is the furthest and fastest we've ever run Little Momo. Cruise around, find a beach, drop the wheels, and enjoy.
Maybe while the boys are away, I'll take my shower. That depends on whether or not my shower bag is hot enough. Let's go check.
This deserted island is known on local charts as the infamous Dead Dog Beach. Good thing my dog can't read. Unlike the name suggests, it was an excellent place for Lou to enjoy the Mexican afternoon.
It's definitely the thing that I miss the most about land life is having a regular hot shower. I am not a cold water person in the slightest. Hola! It's only at about between 98 and 104. And I like to shower at 110. So we got a little ways to go yet, but we're making progress. And maybe the bugs will go away.
All right, the Nat Geo boat just showed up, which means there's about to be a lot of fucking people on this beach. It was very nice while we had it all to ourselves. Lou would agree. But I'm gonna take a dip and we're gonna head out of here.
Having that hot water bag is like primo. I always, like, you're still out in the cold air, so once you get started, you do get a little cold, but like then to rinse off with hot water instead of having to like brace yourself for the cold plunge is so nice. So really glad that we invested in the hot water bag, even though Will rarely uses it, but I love it.
Appa, this is Momo.
Appa to Momo.
Hey, can you throw a couple beers in the fridge for me?
Positively.
Thanks, bye. Another emergency avoided thanks to VHF radio. It's a little more rough out here than when we came down. Still not too bad.
All right, I've just gone and checked my shower bag. It is up to 110 degrees, so it's shower time.
Now that, my friends, was a good day. Which means, you guessed it, it's boat work! 2 months before this, I tried a new anchor configuration. It was good in theory, but lacked in practice. The positive of the new layout was gaining easier access to our secondary forward anchor. The big negative was having to run our anchor snubber through the same roller as the primary anchor chain. So with big winds coming and chafe forming on the snubber, I reverted the change and went back to the drawing board for the optimal anchor setup. This was a nice little project. You know, it's like they all say, a little work every day helps keep the boatyard away. We have an evening adventure coming up here. We're anchored between this island and the mainland, and we're headed over here to the little warm springs.
We have timed them hopefully correctly this evening. They will be steaming.
Yeah. All right.
Do the thumbs up again.
When I went back to the States to see my family, I stayed in a hotel. And one of the things that caught my eye was the hot tub that ran 24/7. Now remember, we don't even have a hot water heater on board Appa. The fact that we could find a naturally occurring version of what would be otherwise a huge waste of energy did not sit lightly with us. What a luxurious treat this was.
You looking at me?
Yeah. Sick. The tide rose gracefully as the sun set. we would be enjoying our hot tub under a brilliant night sky.
Oh, God. Oh, it feels so good. As far as I get for now. So tell us, how was your hot tub experience on your torn meniscus?
It was very nice. Next week on the Sailing Bison, we take down the barbershop, figure out where we should live for the next couple of days, of course, fix some more problems, and spend an afternoon on yet another private island.